Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today I'm doing a Venus McFlyTrap makeover. And to be clear, this doll is so beautiful already. I just don't have any emotional attachment to this character. I didn't actually collect Monster High dolls back when Generation 1 was coming out, and I love a lot of the side Monster High characters, but like a lot of them I'm just not passionate enough about to get their doll. I mostly collect Draculaura, Claudine, Laguna, and Frankie, but this Venus doll was just so cool. I don't know if you've noticed on this channel, but I really love pink and green, so this doll had such a beautiful design and was just so interesting to me that I just like had to get her even though I didn't really have any attachment to this character. And look at these accessories, like they are so adorable, like the watering can water bottle and like the spray bottle hair treatment, as well as like her plant. It's like literally a plant and a cat, which is adorable to me. I also am in love with her jewelry, like this thorny necklace and like the earrings and her belt, like they are like my exact style of jewelry. I just think these are so pretty. So in my opinion, the best way to bond with a doll is to customize her, and if you don't believe me, just ask all of the G1 dolls that I've rescued off eBay and customized here lately. So just like it says on the thumbnail, I'm giving Venus a face up, and then I'm also making 2 new outfits for her. So it's also just like a face up and a lookbook. She's getting a new face and some new outfits. And we're starting with the face up. I devastatingly ran out of my 100% pure acetone, so I had to go to the grocery store and had to settle for 98% pure acetone. Yeah, I was desperate because I just really wanted to get the rest of this like gunky factory paint off of her. So I got my pan pastels out and I'm so excited I could finally get to use these green colors. I'm layering in some darker green on her inner ear and highlighting her outer ear to make it look more like, I just love this leaf motif on her ears. It's just really cool. And I wanted to kind of outline the little like veins of her ear. Doing kind of light on the contour here. I'm not a big contour fan, but like I really wanted a bunch of this lighter green color to do like a concealer and highlighter type effect. I layered in some contour, like some of this darker green, just like where the natural sculptor for her face would allow it to be. So just kind of on the sides of her cheeks and on her forehead a little bit. So then, of course, the opposite of green is red and pink, so I just layered on tons of blushing. I love to use tons and tons of blush on my dolls and just celebrate them having like a round face. I don't like to over contour them. I just really like really round, highlighted, soft looks, and I got really inspired by Jada Desiree on Instagram. She's also on TikTok and YouTube. She did like a stargazer lily type of look, and I didn't really copy the makeup look, but like just the placement of like how she placed the blush and the highlighter on the face. I was really inspired. I kind of flip-flopped how she did it with the blush and the highlight. I layered the blush on the bridge of her nose and her eyebrow arch, as well as a little bit on her cheeks, but I didn't want the blush to overpower the green highlight I had already laid down. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what color Venus's eyes were in her factory painting, but I'm gonna do brown eyes because brown eyes are my favorite eye color. For the striations, I'm just doing the different colors of pink that I've layered in. I did some softer pink and a little bit of a hotter pink because I thought this would look really pretty. I love highlighting the eye in different ways and just like not doing fantasy eye colors, but just choosing different colorful highlights for the eye. I did something kind of similar for my lamb doll, except with green. I just think it's fun to use different colors than gold or white to highlight darker eyes. For the lips, I was actually really inspired by a Venus McFlyTrap mood board on Pinterest, and I can actually link it in the description. But I saw this pair of lips that had these red lines on it, and rather than paint her teeth back in, I just really liked this and thought it would fit. For the eyelids, I'm doing pink eyeshadow as well as a little bit of a red liner to match the lips. I was also really liking the no eyebrow look for this doll. I thought about drawing in some like little bleached eyebrows, but I just thought this looked a little bit better as is. I love using nail charms to add jewelry and quote-unquote piercings to my doll. I just think it's so much fun and it has like a little extra step. So I went ahead and gave her this cute little nose stud. I just thought it fits so well with the vibe of the doll, and I also added some piercings in between her eyes. I got these hot pink lashes thinking they would look good. They did not, so I replaced them with the black lashes that I used for my Melanie Martinez doll. And now finally we can take her out of these rags and make her some new clothes, and I am so excited for this part. Our first outfit will be really fun and flirty, and then our second outfit will be very coquette. To begin making clothes, we of course got to take her measurements in order to make patterns, both for crochet and sewing. So, a lot of the important measurements would be her waist to the hem of wherever you want things to be, her breast circumference, hip circumference, waist circumference, stuff like that. So I love these boots. I think we're all sick of the gradient color scheme though, but I love the concept of these boots. So I went ahead and painted them black, and then I am also making her a pair of lace socks. I kind of guesstimated the pattern on this, and they were a little tight, but they fit. I'm not taking them off again because I don't want them to tear, but they fit really nicely, and I think they turned out super cute. And it always gives me anxiety trying to turn like smaller things like that inside out. I'm always afraid that they'll tear, but these socks held up. My recommendation also as well, like throughout this video, is I tried to make things a little bit snugger than they really needed to be. I was going for kind of a bodycon look for both of my outfits, and so it just kind of worked out that way. Using some of the knit green fabric that I used for the Melanie Martinez doll, I go ahead and cut out this little slip skirt for her. I love using knit fabric while making doll clothes because it stretches, it fits really nice, and compared to woven fabric, there's no fraying. Like, it's just so much nicer, and you don't always have to put a closure or any elastic on it because sometimes it's just stretchy enough that it will just go on its own. And this skirt was pretty simple. I just had to, sew the right sides together down the side, and then of course hem the top and the bottom, and then it's all done. And this just slipped right onto her body. There was no need for closure. Like, it just fit really nice and snug like I wanted it to. Using those same nail charms, I go ahead and give her a little flower-shaped belly button piercing. Now here comes like the most fun part of this video in my opinion. This is honestly my most favorite garment I've made for a doll so far. I really wanted to make a cute butterfly top. So I cut the base out of this really nice white knit fabric and then layered some lace on top of that and just sewed the edges together and then gathered down the middle to create ruching for a butterfly effect. Instead of making a pattern piece for the back of the shirt, I just used 2 pieces of ribbon and sewed them to the body, like the front part of the shirt, to create the back. And for the straps, I'm using these fun pearl like string plastic beads that I've been using for my doll purse handles, and this just turned out super cute. I'm just so happy with this. I did want this blouse to have sort of an off-the-shoulder sleeve. I pulled out this lace that had a nice scalloped edge and then just created a pattern that was both long enough and wide enough at the bottom to have a nice pretty bell sleeve. I sewed it to some ribbon because I made the sleeves separate from the actual blouse to not restrict the movement of the doll. She could still be posed while wearing this t-shirt. And of course, the straps were made out of pearls, so it would have been really hard to just like sew the sleeves onto the existing garment. And turn it right side out. Yeah, I was about to say inside out, but turn it right side out. And it looks so cute. I just really love this look. Lastly, I wanted to make some cute little boot covers for her boots. I ended up crocheting these from the bottom to the top, but these were so much fun to make, and I just think that they turned out so adorable. They fit really nicely onto her boot and just looked the way that I wanted them to. So then for a little extra decoration, I'm gluing some more of the pearl beads onto the top to create a nice trim. After the trim is applied, I just go ahead and glue on a little lace bow and they are ready to go. I think these look so cute. And I am really sorry, but somehow there is not footage of me making this strawberry purse. But this honestly was so fun to make and I think it's so cute. I really hope you guys like it. I found these cloth flowers at Joann Fabrics and they really reminded me of like, there was one fashion house for this spring who did like really pretty like big flower earrings like that, and I was just like really inspired. Like, so I glued on her regular earrings as well as the flower earrings, and I also made her a cute little headband, which I just think tied the whole look all together. And here is outfit 1, and honestly, I thought I was going to like the second outfit better, but I really liked this first outfit. But it's not over yet. I haven't done the second outfit yet, so I am just really curious what you guys think. At the end of this video, I'm curious which outfit and like which garments you guys like the best. So stay tuned for outfit 2. So for outfit 2, we are doing a little bit of crochet again with this pink and green bamboo yarn. I love houndstooth pattern and I really wanted to make her a pink and green houndstooth dress, which is actually pretty easy to do. You just sort of alternate between single and double crochet, and you also use alternate colors for each round. I crocheted the dress from the bottom to the top, so I made sure it was wide enough for the hem, and then just slowly decreased my stitches going up towards her waist until I got this sort of little pencil skirt, which was actually really cute. And then at that point I just split so the dress could be open in the back, and then slowly decreased my stitches to make the little breast cups. I'm sorry, this pattern wasn't quite as developed as I wanted it to be for the purposes of this video, but I think this pattern has potential and I really would like to work more on this pattern in the future. So I also thought a really cute collar would be adorable for this look. I just really wanted kind of like a coquette, like tea party kind of look. So I literally just like kind of cut a collar out of this green trim, which I thought would look really pretty. To make this, first I just cut out the neck hole and then cut the front so there was an opening, and then just trim the sides so that it had a nice round edge. I sewed ribbon around the top of the collar to create a nice little cute closure, and sewed a pretty white trim along the side. For the last couple years, I've been really obsessed with the concept of having like a lily pad inspired bucket hat, and I had yet to make anything like that, and so this Venus doll was the perfect inspiration. I gave the hat a lettuced brim and a lotus applique to really follow through on the lily pad motif. And last but not least, the shoes. I was going to make platform heels out of epoxy sculpt, however, I didn't feel like getting my epoxy sculpt out in order to do that, so I cut apart the shoes that were already existing in order to just use the platform. I converted them into sandals that look kind of like long lace boots when worn with the socks. And here is the second outfit all together, and I think it looks really cute. She looks like she's on her way to a tea party, and yeah, I just really like how lush and green and springy this look is. Most importantly though, I am really curious what you guys think of these garments and accessories. Would you guys like any of these garments or accessories for my shop? Let me know. I'm working on some patterns and different things like that. I really like some of the things that I made and would love to get them up on the site. So yeah, guys, that's it for me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!